What is going on, guys? Flick here, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 16 West Ham Career Mode. And we won't be starting off today's episode with a press conference because, like I've mentioned in previous episodes, I'm not going to do them every single episode because otherwise the questions would get stale and the press conferences would get a little bit boring for you guys. But I do want to start off today's episode with a question for you guys. So as you might know, Darren Randolph, our backup keeper, actually had a pretty good game in real life for Northern Ireland against Germany. And he had managed to keep a clean sheet, got some playing time. And my question for you guys is, do you think we should keep him next year or should we sell him off? He doesn't get too much play time for us, of course, because Adrian is our starting keeper. But let me know what you guys think what we should do with him next season. And of course, today's episode, we're going to be starting off with the FA Cup replay against Leeds. I'm definitely looking to get a good result in this one because I think Leeds is an opponent that we should be doing well against. And then here in the next week, I've realized that these international matches are actually friendlies, so I think I'm going to skip out on the friendlies and just stick to the EuroLeague at the end of the season for you guys. Let me know if that sounds good. If that's something that you guys actually want to see the friendlies, then I can go back to the save because I've created an extra one just in case, so we can get to that. But then we got some more matches in the Premier League, and an FA Cup match will probably stick in there somewhere. But we'll see how things go against Leeds. Hopefully we get the win and advance to the semi-final. So since this replay is only a few days later than the previous match, we had to make quite a few adjustments to our starting 11, giving a lot of young players a start in this one in a very important match for us. I've also switched back to the 4-2-3-1, seeing if it was just my form that was doing well or whether it was the 4-2-4 formation, and we'll see whether that made a difference. As we get into this replay, I still think this lineup is strong enough to get the win against Leeds. Of course, we're giving Andy Carroll the start because, man, he's thinking a lot of himself lately, and you guys have been leaving that in the comments, so we'll see how he does here. Andy Carroll's going to play this one out wide, and it's Aaron Cresswell getting inside the box here. Have a shot, Aaron. Why not? He gets it on target. We need more of those kind of attempts where we're just testing the keeper, because I know in the previous match we just couldn't hold on to the lead, and we just didn't test the keeper enough, despite having a strong lead in the first half. Slanzini on the ball here. He's getting by a couple of defenders here. Can we just maybe have a finesse shot? Not a bad effort. The keeper was really rooted to the spot, and that nearly trickled in. It's Erwin on the ball. He's going to play through Dukari. He's through on goal right here. He puts it wide of the mark. Adrian, I don't think he could have gotten to that. Good header there by Koyate. Zarate wins the ball, and a nice little fake pass to get to Magellan. Can he cut inside here? Yes, he can. And he's going to do it himself here. Magellan with a shot. On target, Silvestri hits it back into the post. Magellan nearly gets his debut goal for us in what might be the most crucial match thus far for us. Tompkins with the steal, though, in by a couple defenders, sends in the cross. Can we get to it? It's out for a corner. It's halftime, and it has been a pretty tense half. I'd say the advantage is on our side. We've got more shots, we've got more possession, and we're pretty much beating Leeds in every aspect. So if we continue playing like this, I see us getting the result we're looking for. Lanzini to cross it in now. Can we get on this? Oh, Tompkins gets a head on it, but it's cleared off the line. And Silvestri saved it. It was an initial poor decision by the keeper to even come out for that. But I guess he redeemed himself by picking up the rebound. Cresswell has just been running up and down the pitch thus far in the match, and he was already tired to start off with. So we're going to sub him out for Page now, since he is full fitness. And although he might not be the best rating, I think having a fully rested left back is more important. To Andy Carroll. Andy Carroll's going to try to play through, just going to out-muscle the defender, cuts inside, plays it off. Oh my goodness, that was some beautiful passing. Good work by Andy Carroll to even create that chance. But Silvestri is on his game right now. Oh, play this one out wide. That's a nicely weighted through ball to Lanzini. Just has to beat a defender here now. Gonna play it again through. It's Obiang on the ball, has a shot, and he gets it by the keeper. That might have taken a deflection. But at the end of the day, we're up 1-0. We'll take a look at the replay. We'll take a look at the shot once more, and I don't think that even took a deflection. The keeper just didn't know where that shot was going. And that was just a solid finish. We're up 1-0. Good work there by Obiang. Fantastic performance by the team there. We stuck it out till the end, and we got the result that we believed we can get. And now we're in the Final Four, the semi-final of the FA Cup. At this point, I'm only looking to win the title. And just to further show how well we played, we'll take a look at the stats. 10 shots, 7 on target, 51% possession, compared to Leeds, 4 shots and 0 on target. It feels really good to win a game like that on World Class. We have our final scouting report from the United States, so we will make a decision on all these players now, and if they do have good potential, I'll take a chance on them and sign them up. 60 to 74 potential for the first player, 69 to 85 defender, 61 to 79, 58 to 74, 57 to 79, 66 to 84, 65 to 89, 69 to 93, 53 to 71 overall. We will take a chance on Richie Laurentowicz. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. See if he becomes a good talent for us. At 66 and 90, we'll also take a chance on Taylor Marquez. And we've also got Tim Alvarez. We're not going to sign him up. And Michael O'Neill has gone off to another club. Just to give you guys an update on the training, we're doing 2 trainings for Magellan, 2 trainings for Barry, and then 1 training for Ian Nacho. I'm trying out the silver training technique. Bam Striker made a video on it, so I'm just giving it a shot. I'll leave a link in the description to that video so you guys can take a look at it. For those of you that are curious how we did it in our international friendlies, we won against the Czech Republic 4-0 at home, and then we won against Mexico 2-1 away. So good results there. We're going to go ahead and simulate this match against Watford because, as you guys can see, they have lost their last 3 matches, so they are in horrible form. So I'm fully expecting us to pick up a win here, and it is home. And, of course, Ian Nacho gets a goal to start things off. Decided to give him the start over Andy Carroll, but Mark Noble gets a red card. But despite that, Ian Nacho gets another goal. Shows how little effect red cards can have on the game, which is kind of ridiculous because usually in real life, if you get a red card, that changes the momentum of the game entirely. But here we still have lead. Andy Carroll gets a goal. So despite being a man down, we still managed to get 2 extra goals and we win this one 3-0. All right, a couple pieces of news. First off, Origi is out with a 2-month injury. The injuries just keep piling up for us, and we've been really unlucky with them. First, we had Eric Ginn get an injury, and now Origi, who is a pretty important part of our team. So that is pretty unfortunate. And then the other thing, Andy Carroll wants to be sold, despite getting some playtime recently. So I don't know what's up with him. He wants out of the club, and I guess I'll sell him. Not too many major changes for this match against Crystal Palace. I had to give Payet a rest because he was pretty tired from international duty, and I think he picked up a short-term injury, but nothing to worry about. I think this side will be enough to get the job done against Crystal Palace. We'll take a look at our place in the league table, and we're currently 5th place, 5 points behind Spurs, and we do have a game advantage on them, so it looks like we're pretty comfortable in that 5th place position. I don't know if we're going to be able to finish in the top 4, but we're going to try our best. And if some of those teams slip up, then maybe we have a chance. It's Young on the ball. He's going to look to play it inside, and Sacco collects it now. Can he get a shot off? Has the shot right at Speroni, though. Victor Moses, what a steal, and what a through ball over to Sacco. He just has to finish it. The finesse shot is saved again by Speroni. He's making every single save. There's no way they're going to keep this. No way they're going to score on that. Hits the frickin' post. If they would have scored off that, I would have been a little bit salty. This is really our last chance with the throw-in. We got to send in a good cross right here. It's Iorfa. Can he cross it in? Managed to send it in a good position. But it's cleared out by Crystal Palace. Can we keep possession and maybe get one more chance? No, the ref calls a final whistle. And despite dominating Crystal Palace, Speroni kept him in the game. It ends at 0-0. And I really wanted to pick up 3 points in this one. Just a quick look at the stats. 6 shots, 4 on target, 58% possession. I don't know how we didn't win that game. We have our final youth scouting report from Morocco. Hopefully we can get some good players in this one. 55 to 75, start things off. 67 to 91. And he is 48 to 64 overall. We're going to pass on this one. 64 to 78, 69 to 93. I will sign him up, give him a chance. We got a 66 to 82, 58 to 80, 58 to 74, 70 to 86. Has a pretty good overall as well, but I will pass on him. A 72 to 94 we will definitely sign up, and a 60 to 78. This is also our last scouting report from England, and right off the bat we have a 74 to 94 player. We will sign up Ben Mills. Hopefully he can be a good left back for us, and a 69 to 94 right after that. We'll sign him up as well. So 2 really good players right there. 69 to 89, 53 to 73, 67 to 83. 62 to 80, 65 to 79, 64 to 86, 67 to 81, 70 to 86, center midfielder, 52 to 68, a 52 to 66, and a 73 to 93. We will also sign him up, and that is going to bring an end to the England scouting report. So make sure you guys leave some countries down in the comments section for me to scout next. Here's the lineup for our final match of the episode. We are coming up against Arsenal, and we're definitely looking to redeem ourselves after the draw against Crystal Palace. Here we go, Lanzini on the ball, getting around defenders. Gonna look to play this one over the top. What a crafted through ball. What a finish. That is some great team play right there. And I think it was Lanzini to set up the initial ball to Ian Nacho, and a calm finish. Just like that, we're up 1-0 against Arsenal, who are doing really well in the league, but we just play so well against them. We did so in the FA Cup, and we're doing so again today. What a start. Wow. Victor Moses with the corner kick here. Can we get on this? He's going to head this one down, looking to cross it in. And he will cross it in. That was nearly a goal. A better check. Tiptoeing on the line keeps it from going in. Oh, Koyate getting around a couple of Arsenal players. Can he do it himself here? Just continuing the work and a sliding shot. No, it's a penalty. No. I have no idea how that is a penalty. But the refs are just being so biased in our favor. Gabriel doesn't even know what to think about it, but we need to finish this. We need to concentrate right here because we have missed so many penalties this year. And Mark Noble's going to step up to take it. Let's go, Mark. We're going to put it off to the left for once. And we're going to see if we can get it by... There we go. It's 2-0 against Arsenal. Alexis on the ball right here. And now he's going to have the shot on the near post. What a finish by Alexis. Not even Adrian is able to save that one. And if it's one man that's going to get Arsenal back in the game, I think it's going to be Alexis Sanchez. Good finish by him. Lanzini getting by a couple of players and still has the ball here. And now it's going to fall to Koyate. He's going to try to play it through. And it's Lanzini. Can he just finesse this one? It's going to creep in. No way is this actually happening. All the chances are just going our way, and shots that really shouldn't be going are. You can see here, Lanzini loses the ball initially, and then the defender just hits it forward for him, and it goes off the post and in. I don't know what to say. No, he's off. He's got to be off. Danny Welbeck is going to put it away. It's 3-2. Arsenal is not done yet. Arsenal had a late comeback, but the home fans were able to cheer us on, and we managed to pick up the full 3 points against Arsenal. And our luck against them just continues. But guys, that's going to bring an end to the episode today. Hope you have enjoyed it. And if you did, do me a favor, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new around here. And until next time, this has been Flick. We'll talk to you guys again soon.